Declining cities. Recently, Glendale City Council announced the acceptance of a $155,000 grant from Los Angeles County for park maintenance. For many years, grants from federal, state, and county governments have been financing 90% of our city parks. Not now, Artie, please. Today, barely 10% of the general fund is being used for park maintenance. About 10 years ago, approximately 50% of our sales tax went for infrastructure, like roads. About 3 years ago, 16%. Today, council counts on grant funding only. Grant funding is food stamps for failed cities. Our city manager, council members like to blame Washington, D.C., Sacramento, and the county for their financial woes of our Jewel City. However, it is they, ladies and gentlemen, who set the salary and the pension benefits of our city workforce. 18 years ago, about 30% of the general fund paid for our fire and police salaries and pension benefits. Today, 80% is required and still growing. The influential San Bernardino fire and police unions contributed generously to local elections. In 2008, San Bernardino City Council approved changing their retirement benefit factor for fire and police personnel. After 30 years of service, retirement age was reduced from 55 to the ripe old age of 50. And they received a whopping 9% rather than 75% of their last year's salary as a lifetime pension. A staggering 72% of their general fund went for salaries and pensions for police and fire departments. The once very proud middle-class city of San Bernardino, population about 214,000, after diverting city resources to pay for salaries and pensions, filed for bankruptcy protection in 2012. Irresponsible council management allowed their parks, roads, and other city services to deteriorate, as is occurring in the once very strong middle-class city of Glendale today. Because of our strong economic base in 2000, Glendale City Council approved the same generous salary and pension plan that sunk and eventually bankrupted the city of San Bernardino in 2008. Council members, do you think our fate will be any different than the city of San Bernardino? P.S. Glendale currently has $1.4 billion in unfunded pension liabilities plus $1.6 billion in bond debt for our children to pay. Are we going the way of Greece? P.S. City of San Bernardino has CALPERS, city employees, as does City of Glendale, that belong to CALPERS, have filed for bankruptcy protection. PPPS. The corrupt and financially irresponsible CALPERS reported today in the Los Angeles Times that they did not meet their 7.5% return on their projected rosy investments. CalPERS only made 2.4%, a 5.1% real loss. Glendale taxpayers, again, will have to pick up the difference, council members. In 2011 and 12, Glendale taxpayers had to cough up an additional $58 million that could have gone to parks and libraries and schools, etc., for their rosy failed projections. Mayor Nigerian, what is our 5.1% additional monies out of the general fund? How many millions of additional monies will be required to pay off CalPERS? Artie, will you now show my pictures? This is the Heritage Park, and you will see a nice dirty park. No money to keep it clean. I just took these pictures the other day, and as you can see, this park, here's a planter with no plants. Wow. Look, what an entrance. Does that look inviting to the people? But we have the best employees that money can buy. 80% of the general fund is required to pay the salaries and the pensions of our police and fire unions. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you salute our fire and police personnel because they deserve it. Thank you.